Ronnie, I'll tell you what we have to do, watching television, is get some of this British television because they're getting all the good shows now.
Well, we normally get British television 6 months after it happens. They run it there, and then we redo it here, and it's Survivor, it's American Idol, you name it, Big Brother. It all was in Britain first.
With these rockumentaries that they've been doing in Great Britain, then what happens is then they get bidding wars in the U.S. to see who's going to get it, like that Michael Jackson thing.
Sure.
And then last week they just did the J-Lo story called Behind the Behind, which is a real title.
Why didn't they just call it Behind?
Just leave it at that.
They called this Behind the Behind?
Behind the Behind is the J-Lo story they did on British television.
Was it just about her ass, or what was it?
I think it was her whole story. I think it was like behind the music.
Oh, okay.
But it was just behind the behind. And now this one last night. Now this one I have to see. The Heather Mills McCartney story. And apparently Paul McCartney is furious over this TV rockumentary. And he's even had his lawyers watching it to see if there's anything, the slightest thing they can sue about in it.
What is it about?
So they called it The Real Mrs. McCartney, the Heather Mills story. And it's like old friends and lovers of her talk about what a horrible person she is. That she's a calculating gold digger who preys on filthy rich men.
White people are so scared of black people.
Digger. I said digger.
White people are so scared of black people.
Digger lover. So this is Paul McCartney, the real Mrs. Paul McCartney. That was on British TV. They interviewed her ex-husband, who says she just kept disappearing the whole time they were married.
Her ex-husband is Ringo.
And then she'd show up like 2 weeks later driving a brand new sports car that he had no idea where she got it. Her ex-sister-in-law called her a praying mantis when it comes to men. And they said before she even married the last guy, she had to go to a therapist for compulsive liar sessions. She was being treated for her compulsive lying.
I can't believe that this is a TV show.
I wish I could see this thing.
I mean, it's like your ex-in-laws rip you a new one. Oof. Half the people in America would get busted on that one.
According to this rockumentary, Heather left her first husband because she went skiing and fell in love with her ski instructor and just trashed the first husband's house. He said he thought he got robbed. The house was that destroyed, and she took off with the ski instructor.
Hans. Now, and why is Paul mad about this? He didn't know any of this, or he doesn't think it's anybody's business?
He probably doesn't think it's anyone's business. I bet he probably doesn't even think it's true. He's so naive.
And what's the name of this? One-Legged Whore? What are they calling it?
It's One-Legged Whore, the Heather Mills story.
No, what's the real name?
Kickstand, the Heather Mills story.
Yeah, stop fooling around. Tell me the truth. What is the name?
It's called The Real Mrs. McCartney, the Heather Mills story.
Seriously, what's the real name?
That's the name. There's a friend of hers that they interview that said Heather used to try to hit on Lebanese businessmen.
Who doesn't?
And she'd get luxurious apartments and sports cars from them, too.
Sure.
She said, the friend says Heather's ambition was to meet a wealthy man, either Arab, English, French, Spanish, whatever would give her wealth and status, that she is a gold digger.
White people are so scared of black people.
Why can't we just call her a gold person? A gold person of color.
Digger.
Stop it. I consider Anglo-African. Is that the way it works?
Probably not. So I would love to see this thing. Apparently, she is just a nut who has finally captured her prize.
Look how quick you are to believe.
Yes, I believe every word of this rockumentary.
Instead of, you haven't even seen it yet.
I want to see this. Not a leg to stand on. The Heather Mills story.
They ought to just call it My Left Foot. My Left Foot, the only foot. The Heather Mills story.
I like it. Apparently, Paul McCartney wanted to stop this thing from going on. He didn't want Stumped Again, the Heather Mills story, getting on the air. But I got to see this thing.
So far, I think I prefer Kickstand is the best title. That or I'll Never Dance with Another since they amputated my leg.
When I saw her leaning there, the Heather Mills story.
Oh, because she can't stand all the way up?
No. Not with that fake leg.
You think that he even has the balls to sing that song around her?
Probably not. He's too nice. That's why he's with the praying mantis.
All right, sounds like we're setting up a comedy pyramid here, Fez. 866-277-4969. What is what should the title of this documentary for Heather Mills be?
So let's do a leg joke and then follow it with the Heather Mills story, and that's how we'll build a pyramid tonight. I want to call it Amputeed Off, the Heather Mills story.
See if you like this one, the One Shoe Diary, the Heather Mills story.
Interesting. I do like that one.
And I don't know if that would go over big, Fez.
What about Silk Stocking, singular, the Heather Mills story?
Is that still big on cable?
No, that went off a while ago.
I think that was on Showtime. It's so old.
I used to watch some of that because it would come on after the wrestling.
Oh, is that right? It was on regular TV, right?
I think it was on the USA Cable Network.
Like 5-6 years ago.
Yeah. I haven't seen it in a long time. But there was always some great sexy murder. All you needed was the first 5 minutes of that show.
Somebody was always getting killed in lingerie.
Yeah, they're getting choked out with their own silk stockings.
Oh, what about this? Foot Don't Fail Me Now. The Heather Mills story.
I'm liking that.
Here's Dallas. Dallas, you're on Fez.
Hey.
Hey, Dallas.
What do you got?
Hey, how you doing?
What do you got, Dallas?
We're going to call it Eileen, the Heather Mills story.
Eileen, the Heather Mills story. Mikey D, you look like you're ready to go with one. I know you're a big Beatles fan.
Yes, One Step Forward, the Heather Mills story.
Okay, because there's only one leg.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah, I'd like to call it something like putting one foot in front of the... never mind. The Heather Mills story.
That's actually really even going a long way for that gag.
Forget it.
Here's Mike. Mike, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, Ron. What's going on, Fez?
Hey, buddy.
Buddy, what do you got for the comedy pyramid?
Hey, peg leg, the Heather Mills story.
Peg leg. A peg in my heart leg.
Thanks a lot, guys.
All right, see ya. 866-277-4969. 866-277-4969. Helping out, coming out with this documentary name for the Heather Mills story.
The Heather Mills documentary showed on British television last night. Paul McCartney, furious, had painted his new wife in such a bad light. It actually painted her leg in such a bad light.
How about calling it Freshly Varnished? The Heather Mills story.
I'm thinking of going with Play My Leg, but not too hard. It'll come off, the Heather Mills story. Too wordy?
I know it's a Beach Boys title, but what about we just call it Wouldn't It Be Nice? The Heather Mills story. Here is Kevin, you're on Run the Fez.
Hey, Kevin.
What's up, buddy?
Hey, buddy, get me in with this.
All right, man. I got Gimpy, the Heather Mills story.
All right, that's kind of blunt.
Queen Gimp, the Heather Mills story.
Here's Rizzo, you're on Run the Fez.
Hey, guys. The woman with one red shoe and one black shoe and one brown shoe, the Heather Mills story.
Thank you very much. 866-277-4969, helping out with the comedy pyramid. Here's Dave, you're on Run Fez.
Hey, Dave.
Yeah.
Walk This Way, the Heather Mills story.
That's cute. Little Aerosmith. Here's Mark, you're on Run Fez.
Hey, Mark.
Day Tripper, the Heather Mills story.
Day Tripper.
Don't trip her. The Heather Mills story.
866-277-4969. Look who wants to help out, Fezzy. It's Harry Elvis.
The title's going to be One Leg Chorus Line, the Heather Mills story.
Please, Harry. Stop. Here's Dennis. You're on Run Fez.
It could be like Foot Lost instead of Foot Loose.
Foot Lost.
The Heather Mills
Foot Lost.
What's that prosthetic cost?
Foot Loose. Let's just call it that, and maybe it's gone.
I'd like to call it just Footnotes, the Heather Mills story.
Mark, you're on Run Fez.
Yeah, I got the Getting a Leg Up, the Heather Mills story.
Oh, I like that. Mikey D's got one for us.
Putting Her Foot Down, the Heather Mills story.
All right, there we go. Here's
You put her foot down.
Here's Woody. Woody, you're on Run Fez.
Hello, Woody. Woody, you there, buddy?
Trouble with your phone.
Call back.
Here's Jet. Jet, you're on Run Fez.
What's up, guys? I got Unbalanced, the Heather Mills story.
This woman is literally unbalanced, according to this documentary.
Here is Dan. Dan, you're on Run Fez.
I've got the Japanese version.
Yeah.
Irene,
All right, that's what probably Yoko would call it. Irene.
How you know the wife, Irene?
866-277-4969. And here's the odd thing, Fuzzy. The drug addict is gone tonight, and they cannot keep up with the phones without him.
No, the phones are in the weeds now because Drunky Drunkerton, as much as a stupor as he's in, can somehow see the phones.
He's the only one who can do our phones with any speed.
It's amazing.
It just goes to show how pathetic we are.
The Heather Mills documentary on British television. All right, what do you think of this name? Only One Schindler's List.
I think that was too far.
Too far?
Yeah. Here is Tim. Tim, you're on Run Fez.
Hey, Tim.
Hey, fellas, how you doing?
Yeah.
Stand by me, or I'll fall. The Heather Mills story.
How about this one? And it's a little Nancy Sinatra, but this boot was made for walking. The Heather Mills story. Look, Mikey's all mad now. Just take yours. Here's Timmy, you're on Run Fez.
Make it this boot was made for hopping. Hey, what do you got?
All hopped up. The Heather Mills story.
All hopped up, the Heather Mills story. Here is Amo. Amo, you're on Run Fez.
Hey, how you doing?
Hey, buddy.
Good, buddy. What do you got?
Hey, walk a mile in my shoe. Heather Mills story.
Walk a mile on my show. Here's Otis. Otis, you're on Run Fez.
Hey, Otis.
Hey, how's it going? I was thinking about, how about the unit digger?
Hey.
White people are so scared of black people.
He said digger.
Fez, look who it is. It's the Hawk. What do you got for us, Hawk?
Hop along, the Heather Mills story.
Why hop along?
Well, because she only has one leg, so
Oh, now I get it. Okay.
I like your announcer voice.
Here's John. John, you're on Run Fez.
John, what you got?
I got legless in Seattle.
Oh, that would be sweet, huh?
Let's go with Legless in London.
Corey, you're on Run Fez.
Hello?
Yeah.
Looking for Nub in all the wrong places.
Looking for Nub in all the wrong places.
I like that one a lot. The Heather Mills story.
I mean, you could go on and on. There's Nub story. Now that we're doing that angle.
Can't buy me Nub.
Here's Robin, you're on Run Fez.
Hey, Buzz.
Yeah.
How about ballroom hopping? The Heather Mills story.
All right, thank you very much. David, you're on Run Fez.
Hey, guys. Nub me true. The Heather Mills story.
Thank you.
Nub me true.
I gotta get a copy of this. I am obsessed with this woman having only one leg.
Why?
I don't know. I haven't been able to quit thinking about it since they got married.
I mean, it's amazing that with one leg she was able to pull off probably the most eligible bachelor in the world at the time.
I get it full off.
Here is Steve. You're on Run Fez.
How about foot free, fancy, and loose?
Thank you very much. Oh, this audience is coming around, Fezzy. This audience is coming around. They're goers. 866-277-4969. If I hear Let It Be for another second out of you, I'm going to snap all your fingers off. There's got to be other Beatles songs in the world that we don't have Let It Be on an endless loop. Here is JD. JD, you're on Run Fez.
Hey, JD.
Hey, guys. How about I Want to Hold You Up?
I want to hold you up.
Nice.
Here's William. William, you're on the air.
Hey, William.
Hey, guys. Wouldn't you like to be in my shoes? The Heather Mills story.
Thank you very much.
I heard they're going to call it, oh, I won't need that other shoe, the Heather Mills story.
What's that mean?
She doesn't, when she buys shoes, she'll only need.
Robert, you're on Run Fez.
Hey, Robert.
A farewell to legs.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Mike, you're on Run Fez.
Hey, Mike.
Hey, guys. Stump, the Heather Mills story.
Stumped.
Again.
Here's William.
William, what you got?
Hey, it's Woody. I want to hold your wooden leg.
Thank you very much.
Here's Tim. Tim, you're on Run Fez.
Hey, Tim.
Got one for you. How about all you need is Nub?
We did that already. Thank you very much. Here's Todd. Todd, you're on Run Fez.
Follow in my footsteps. The Heather Mills story.
Thank you very much. Heather Mills, Fezzy, big controversy now.
Heather Mills, British television, they had the rockumentary on last night and just talking about how she is only after men and men's money. Paul McCartney very upset that this thing aired on British television.
Here's Charlie, you're on Run Fez.
Hey, a day in the life, right turns only. That was the Mill story.
Thank you very much.
Appreciate it.
Here's Nicholas. Nicholas, you're on a Fez.
We got the Home and Garden special on Heather Mills, One Level Living.
All right, thank you very much. Jack's got one. Jack, you're on a Fez.
Weird.
Hey, how about Stump the Band, the Heather Mills story?
See, now we're talking. Now we're back on track for a comedy pyramid. It's all coming together for us, Fez.
The comedy pyramid heading straight up with the Heather Mills rockumentary.
Here is Chris, you're on a Fez.
Yeah, how about You Got Me Pegged, the Heather Mills story?
Thank you very much. See? Fezzy, the callers are really working out for it. It's all happening now.
And they seem to be excited about this Heather Mills film.
Yeah, are you kidding me? Here's Paul, you're on a Fez.
Yeah, how about a Norwegian wooden leg, Heather Mills story?
Says Norwegian wood.
Oh, okay. I'm with it now.
You were just looking around.
Huh?
Like a bird shat on you.
I didn't know she was Norwegian.
How about She's Got Legs, the Heather Mills story?
All right, that's ZZ Top. All right, here, our phones can't catch up. Mikey, you got one, right, brother? Okay, come on in.
Someone's knocking on my leg, the Heather Mills story.
Hey, now we're talking. Now Mikey is leading us. Here's Buddy. Hey, Buddy.
Hey, how's it going?
Hey, Buddy.
What do you got?
I got Imagine I Have 2 Feet.
All right, thank you very much. That's John Lennon's song. Imagine if he literally said, just wrap your leg around me.
Around his neck.
Let me tell you.
He could go to work with it.
If that was my chick, I'd be rubbing that nub all the time. There would be package on nub every day that she woke up. I'd be like a dog on that thing.
She has a really good prosthetic, too. Like, if you see her in a skirt, you can't tell which is the fake one.
Believe me, in the bedroom, I'm breaking that thing off. And I'm spanking her with it. That's how crazy I am about that. I gotta have a girl missing a limb. That's my new thing. I gotta be involved in that. Here is Mike. Mike, you're on a Fez.
Hey, Mike.
Buddy.
Yeah.
How about my stepmother has a wooden leg with a kickstand, the Heather Mills story?
Thank you very much. Matt, you're on a Fez.
Hey, guys, hey, did she help the Ramones right? I want to be amputated.
I want to be amputated. Okay, there we go. Here is Dan. Dan, you're on a Fez.
Half a mile in my shoe.
Okay, thank you very much.
Ew.
Pete, you're on a Fez.
Free as my leg.
Free as my leg. All right, here comes the Hawk back again, Fezzy.
Hawk, what do you got?
Terminex is on my speed dial, the Heather Mills story.
Must really start to chafe, huh? A lot of chafing problems?
Yep.
Could you be with a girl with only one leg?
If I didn't have to look at it.
No, you have to look at it, and sometimes you have to taste it.
Oh, no way.
Harry, could you do it?
Nah, it would gross me out.
I know, Mikey, you got to be into this, right?
It wouldn't matter to me, but no problem.
Forget matter. I would like it more. I would like it more. It would be just weird enough for me. Here's Andy. Andy, trying to come up with a title for this new documentary for Heather Mills.
How about Band on the Limb?
Oh, that one hit me right in between the chops. Here is George. George, you're on a Fez.
Yep, I got 2.
Yeah.
First one, Beatles parody, Rubber Soul.
Rubber Soul for Soul. What? Go ahead.
And my phone's crapping out.
Yeah.
And the second is a porn title,
Yeah.
Going Down a Peg.
All right, thank you very much.
Thank you.
See you, George. You're the shy one. Mike, you're on a Fez.
Mike, what do you got for the comedy pyramid?
Head Over Heel, the Heather Mills story. And Elvis Presley would have been doing the song for it, Don't Step on My Blue Suede Shoe.
Thank you very much. Good stuff, buddy. 866-277-4969. Fezzy Wonderboy is ready to join our comedy pyramid.
I heard they were going to do a porno one called Doing It on All Threes.
That's cute. That's literally cute.
Nice work.
And see, that's how I would be with her all the time. All right, now let's get you down on off break.
Three-legged race, the Paul and Heather Mills story.
And then I would constantly be saying, this totally weirds me out. And I don't know if I want you coming tonight. You've only got one leg. Here is Jeff. You're on a Fez.
Hey, guys, how about Maybe You Can't Drive My Car, the Heather Mills story?
It's got a clutch. Here is Steve. You're on a Fez.
Hey, Steve.
Hey, Pussycat with a scratch post. Heather Mills story.
If the cat is
bizarre.
scratching that thing.
She doesn't even feel it.
No.
That's the gross part.
Here's Chris. Chris, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, Chris.
Hey, guys. Shiver me timber. The Heather Mills story.
Thank you very much.
I married a pirate.
I never thought there would be this many. Here's Chris. Chris, you're on Ron and Fez.
Dude, where's my foot?
Dude, where's my foot? The Heather Mills story. All right. I thought he might have had it there. Nothing out of the room. The room just stared. Here is Jaden. Jaden, you're on Ron and Fez, looking for top of that comedy pyramid.
What do you got?
Got two for you.
All right.
The first one, a leg up, the Heather Mills story.
Mm-hmm.
And the next one is Stump Me Do.
Stump me do.
Charlie. This is Charlie.
Hey, guys.
What do you got, buddy?
I got breakfast at IHOP. The Heather Mills story.
That's funny. Don, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey,
Yes, Don.
twist and fall. The Heather Mills story.
That means it's the top of the pyramid.
Or Fez, is it? I gotta go here to this one. D-Man.
Uh-oh.
What do you got for me?
Ebony and mahogany.
Very good, D-Man. 866-277-4969. That's how a comedy pyramid works, folks.
Very nice work, people. Appreciate it.
We'll be right back, Ron and Fez.